gave their life for the country. What else can you give? I mean, you give your life. When you throw out a number, it's just a number. But all of a sudden you see all those names, and it's like, whoa, whoa, wow, hold on here. Wow, it's powerful. This was their country, and they were going to step up to the plate. And it was nice to see someone with patriotism. And you don't find that too often anymore. When I arrived in Vietnam, well, they were all down at this little tin hut getting steak and french fries. And I had no money. So I didn't want to go down there, so I just stayed. And we came under attack. And I was in the hooch. And I didn't know it was an attack. Our guns were right across, right outside the fence. And the sergeant came blowing through the door. And he's telling me to run. And I didn't know what I was supposed to be running from. And he said, we're under attack. And I says, I don't have a weapon. And he found one. He threw it at me. And I says, there's no clip in it. And he took out 6 or 7 shells from his. And he says, here. He was sharing his ammunition. And I says, what if there's more of them than I have shells for? He says, make everyone count. And he pushed me out the door. I mean, I had a t-shirt on and boxer shorts, and I went down to a thing, and I was the scaredest kid in the world. And I could hear the rockets coming in, 122s, and I made a deal with God. I made a deal with God that if I got blown up, could he still save enough of me so my parents would know that it was me? And I said, if it got me out of this one scot-free, then I would do community service the rest of my life. You know, I think as a Vietnam veteran, we weren't treated well when we came home. If anything, this thing that I do twice a year is kind of hopefully making up for a little of what we didn't get. And I know it's about death and everything, but these are signs of honor and respect for these guys. You're saying something to them that someone else gives a shit. You're not alone. Someone understands. But I'm here. Those guys aren't. I made a deal a long time ago. And I always kept it in my head. I'm not religious anymore. I think I'm spiritual. I didn't even know what that fucking word meant.